Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and maybe good night when you watch this. Welcome to the Class Act 10 minutes that can change your life with Louise Marc. I appreciate you joining me this day, okay? This is a great day. All days are great because you're part of it. Today, I want to share with you self-encouragement. My notes are already moving. Self-encouragement. So what do you know about self-encouragement? Michelle, good morning. Yes, this is morning time right now. How are you? I've been missing you. Self-encouragement. It's been said, individuals who talk to themselves are, okay, you fill in that word, because some words I don't like to use, so you fill in that word. But individuals who talk to themselves are, you fill in the blank. You know me, certain words I eliminate, so I won't even use that word. I know this personal from experience, and actually, you probably do too. Well, I can share with you, I talk to myself, and I say a lot of things to myself, and I know you do too, right? So, but this is self-encouragement. So I want you to encourage yourself. I know personally, I'm sharing with you, there are times I have internal conversations, right? Or I'm getting ahead of myself. So let me go to my notes here. Well, I can share with you, I talk to myself and say, Louise, girl, woman, lady, you better get it together. You have to have some conversations with yourself. Or if you are a man, you may say, sir, boy, man, homeboy, whatever you may want to refer to yourself as a male. You can say to yourself however you want to refer to yourself, but internally you want to talk to yourself for yourself to get it together, right? Well, let me share a text with you. This is, what's in me will come out. King David, in 1 Samuel 30, verse 6, it says here, I'm just going to the end of the verse. It says, but David encouraged and strengthened himself in the Lord, his God. That's what it says. Self-encouragement. I have 3 C's for you. It is change your internal conversation, change your internal channel, and change to cheering yourself up. There are times you have got to lift yourself up in your spirit. Do not depend and wait on someone else to lift you up when you can do it yourself. Now, please do not get me wrong. It's an awesome feeling when others encourage you. It is. It's a great feeling when other people encourage you, but sometimes it may not be no one around to encourage you. And guess what? As David encouraged himself, you have to encourage yourself. So change your internal conversations you are having with yourself. There are times you're having an internal personal conversation with yourself that you need to end, because that conversation is taking you in a not so good place. You know what I'm talking about, right? When you realize this, begin to immediately take authority over your personal internal conversation and disagree with yourself, and tell your internal self by speaking audibly with your voice. Tell your external self to speak audibly to your inner self by speaking, right? To say, I disagree with where you're taking me. Let's change this channel. I cannot go there, right? So take authority where you're at internally and begin to say, wait a minute, I don't want to be thinking that. I don't want to go there. Let me change this conversation I'm having with myself, right? So now to change your internal channel, many times your own internal conversations are not the healthiest for your well-being. It's like you turn to a channel, you realize you're not interested in hearing that station, and you turn that station off. Like, okay, now I was on the channel, I was having a conversation with myself that I didn't like where the conversation was taking me. Now I'm going to change this channel. You know how you're in the car and you turn in the radio station and you're like, I don't want to hear that topic. So guess what? Some conversations you're having with yourself internally, you need to change your internal channel. So get the change in that channel, right? So start thinking and having a conversation you want to have with yourself. Now, I know it's good to have conversations with other people, but you should want to have some great conversations with yourself too. Now, you should want your own company, right? Hello, hi everyone, Geneva, hi. And I think I seen Minister Hers. If I did, blessings upon you all for coming on. Thank you. So I was saying, change that channel that you're having with yourself, right? So change the channel. Okay, so change to by cheering yourself up, because you took authority, you changed your conversation. No, I'm not going there, because the other day I was in the car and I began to think on some things, and it was taking me to a place, to a feeling I did not want to be. I'm like, okay, Louise, okay, you got to change this channel, you got to change the conversation, and you have to change the channel so you can want to be with your own company, right? Now, people who know me, I love to be with my own company too now, because I like to go places and not be rushed when I go, so I just go to some of these places, right? Okay, let me get back. Hi Ashley, sweetheart, my niece, hi, thank you for joining me. Okay, change to cheering yourself up. Remember, this is self-encouragement. Especially these days and these times, you need to encourage yourself. So you have to change cheering yourself up. There are times you can stop, be your own cheerleader. You have to pep yourself up. You can give yourself pep talk, because I begin to give myself some pep talk. And before you know it, of course, I changed my channel. I was listening to the radio station. I put on my little YouTube channel, and I begin to play some of my music. And I know some people laugh when I say certain types of music I listen to. It's okay. Live your best life in the present. Okay, I talked about that last week. Live your life. Listen to whatever you want to listen to. Whatever's going to change your mood. Okay, so let's go. Be your own cheerleader. Pep yourself up. Sound your own spiritual alarm. You get that awakening like, okay, something's not right. Okay, change it. Okay, begin to feel, if you feel yourself heading in the wrong direction, bring yourself back. Okay, remove yourself from that thought that's taking you where you do not want to go. Now let's go with me to where you want to go, right? Okay, let's go. Okay, play some music. I share that. Read something great, or think something great. Something that's going to cheer your mood up. All right? It's too much going on. Don't waste time on things that you can't change. Some things you're just unable to change. But I guarantee you, start speaking to yourself in the positive, because you are important. You matter. Good morning, Minnie Mac. Good morning. You matter. Okay, so you have to encourage yourself. So cheer yourself up, play some awesome music, dance, live, okay? Always be kind to yourself. That's very important. I just share that, because you matter. Have a pep talk with yourself. Be aware of your own internal conversations with yourself. You got to be careful. What conversations are you having with yourself? Okay, I challenge you. It's okay for you to disagree with yourself. Do you know that? Because you could be having a conversation that you're not even agreeing with yourself. You have the authority to change that. So come into agreement with your own self. And there are times you're looking for someone else to approve something that you're thinking. And sometimes you go to that individual, and that individual may not necessarily approve with what you ask them. So, have a conversation with yourself and approve yourself. How about that? You don't always need someone else to approve you. That's going to validation. Look in the mirror and have a conversation with yourself and approve yourself, okay? So please, if you do not need, now I must say, now there are times you have individuals that need to schedule, an appointment with a counselor, a psychiatrist, or a therapist. I don't want to say the wrong words, right? A therapist, and you need to talk with someone. You have to schedule that. Please, by all means, do what you need to do to better yourself. That's because you are important. But I'm just encouraging you to encourage yourself also, because you'll begin to think some things And if it's not making you feel good, change the thought. It's so, even if you just got the worst news ever, just do your very best to uplift your spirit, man, out of that thought process. You can do it. Start speaking to yourself and encourage yourself. If King David in scripture did this, you can do it too. Because you are a spirit and you need to be encouraged, uplifted, and there are times you're looking for someone else to do it and you're the one who have to do it yourself. So get on up, change your environment, change your atmosphere, and start thinking positive. It's important for you to think positive. Hi, Minister Lamar. Hi, good morning. Oh, Peggy. Hi, good morning, Deaconess. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So, encourage yourself. It's just so important to do that these days. So change your internal conversations with yourself. If it's taking you to where you do not want to go, then change it. Get in that mirror and say, girl, boy, whoever, you better change that channel. Okay. Change your internal conversation. Change the channel, change that dial, change your channel, okay? Go shopping. I love to do that, but go shopping, go somewhere, go to the beach, change your environment, change your channel, change your music. Okay, I'm giving you the C's again. So change your internal conversation, change your channel, and change to cheering yourself up. You can be your best cheerleader. It's okay if you cheer for you. Of course, it's great. The teams have cheerleaders because they want to pep up the teams to win. And but you know what? If there's no one around to pep you up, I encourage you to pep yourself up. Hi, Miss Sharon. Blessings. Great to see you. And of course, on the screen there. But change your channel, change your life, change your mind. I'm getting out of my little C's, right? But you have my 3 C's already. I just want to encourage you today to change your internal conversation. You will change your life when you start changing your own personal internal conversations. Change the channel and change to cheering yourself up. And I do encourage you to do that. Be your best cheerleader. Okay? If you find yourself thinking where you don't want to be thinking, change the thought process. Begin that. Write yourself a note. Put it on your mirror. Put it in your car. Male or female, men, you need to cheer yourself up too. You ain't got to be all hard, I'm not a man, but I'm a lady. But, men, you can cheer yourselves up too. Cheer up another brother. But cheer yourself up first. No one likes to see a frown coming. I don't even like to use that word either because I'd rather you smile. And it's nice to be nice. So I'm going over my 10 minutes already. I need to say, okay, some time with Louise Marc, right? Because my 10 minutes, I think, is already up. But you guys are a blessing coming on. I concur. Thank you. Yes. So you know what? Live in the life God has given you to live presently in it. And don't run from your own self. Okay. Look in the mirror and say, oh, I like being with me. It's okay. Don't get me wrong. Company is great, but it's okay. You want to enjoy your own company too. Pep yourself up. And again, if you need to schedule a visit with someone else, then you do that. But be your best self. Enjoy your own conversation. So what's the words? The 3 C's. Change your internal conversation with yourself. Because it'll take you in that direction. Change your channel. Change it to a great channel you want to watch. So where you want to see yourself. Change your channel. And change to cheering yourself up. Again, King David did it. You can do it too. But King David did it in the Lord. So, it's important to have the Lord in your life too, because what's in you will come out. So I cannot leave the Lord out because he's in me. So I want you to have a wonderful and amazing, phenomenal day. I said, yes, I love you. You better love you, because if you don't love you, well, who else will? How could you not love you? You got to love you, okay? And, got to love you. Hug yourself, okay? Hug yourself, too. Love on you, okay? So be encouraged. And this is who I see, McCray. Hi. Thank you all for watching. Share this. Just listen. have a positive conversation with yourself. And when you begin to think positively, I'm not talking about thinking, but it's just going hand in hand. Have great conversations, and you can have great conversations with other people. But you got to first be right with yourself too, right? Okay, so enjoy your company. Get on out. Do some exciting things. You don't have to always spend money to have a good time with yourself. Or if you want to go to lunch with a friend, it's okay. But I'm just saying, get on out. Change your environment if you need to. Get in your car and go somewhere. And just ride down the street. I do that a lot too. Okay, I've had some fun with you this morning. And hi, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you so much, my beautiful friend. I've had a great time with you. I know I've passed my 10 minutes, but it's just good to enjoy yourself, right? So listen, go out and enjoy yourself today. Men, you can do this too. I don't like leaving men out. It's all right, men. Y'all talk to each other, men. Say hi to these young boys, especially school just open. Encourage the young boys going to school. Stop and mentor them. I done changed my whole topic now. But, encourage the young boys, and the women encourage the young girls. Matter of fact, I'm over my 10 minutes, but love on me, okay? I was at a function. I'm just going to share this, and I promise to end. I was at a function, and I walked by maybe 6 young ladies, young queens, and they were so precious, beautiful young women. They reminded me of my my beautiful younger self, right? And I complimented them, and I paused and I said, how y'all young ladies doing? And they all turned and smiled, and they really appreciated that. So women, mature women, ladies, encourage our young ladies also. They need to be encouraged, not talked down, not talked at. Talk to them. Encourage the young women. They need to hear great encouragement from other women, okay? We're not competing with them. Encourage them. Remember your own self back at their age and encourage them. And they turned around and they smiled and they all answered at the same time. And I love doing that. So encourage the young girls. And men, encourage the young boys. They need it. They need it. Listen, throw out the 10 minutes a day. It's out the window. And sometimes people are saying, wow, all this violence, because they're looking for somebody to love them maybe, and they haven't been loved enough. So with that said, encourage the young men. Men, encourage the boys. Encourage them. Just please do that. Okay, don't talk at them. Don't look down at them. Encourage them. Build them up. Strengthen them up. And maybe you can tell them to put down those weapons, and just embrace them as best as you can. I'm not saying it's easy, but do your best to encourage these young men. Men encourage men and women encourage women. It's okay, all right? All right, I am over. Hi, Miss Bradley. Blessings, blessings. I am well over. So smile at the young women when you see them. Matter of fact, women smile at each other. It's okay to encourage one another. It's room. Just encourage women, men encourage men. And just listen, we want love in the world. We have to display the love that we want to receive. So share the love with each other. All right, genuinely share a smile. Make someone's day. All right, I've changed my whole C's, right? From your internal conversation to changing your internal channel to cheering yourself up. I've taken you to cheering the world up. Let's do that. So listen, yes, you all are queens as well. Queens and kings and princesses and prince. For those who would watch this, share it. Just encourage someone today. But most of all, encourage yourself. David encouraged himself in the Lord. So encourage yourself. If you're not, take yourself where you would want to take yourself. Okay? Take authority over what you're thinking. Stop thinking what you don't need to be thinking if it's making you feel a certain type of way. All right? I put on my music quick. Okay? So I hope you put on your music too. All right, it's been a blessing sharing with you. I appreciate you coming on and just staying on as you watch. Thank you. Share, smile, encourage someone today. And I just want to tell you that. Just love on people. All right, it's important. Listen, inbox me or direct message me. I always get that wrong, but I will respond at my earliest opportune moment. I will respond to your comments. My YouTube channel is Louise Marc. No, it's not Louise Marc. It's the Royal Class Louise Marc. I'm so excited talking with you all today. And my webpage, I will be having some things on there real soon, like my God Class shirt. If you haven't gotten a book, it's about your position in the Lord, in Christ. You will be blessed. It's just to inform you of who you are in position and authority in this world. So thank you, share. Love you all for coming on and staying on. Listen, have a phenomenal, magical, amazing day. Make it special. God gave it to you. You're living in it. So live in the present. All right? Live. Just do that. Live. Don't just exist. Live. Okay? Think through your day and have a wonderful day. All right. This has been over 10 minutes with Louise Marc today. All right. Listen. Thank you again. Love you all. Bye-bye.